You think you know your cat? With each other, you feed them. You pet them. You share your home, your bed, your quiet moments with each other. So when they suddenly turn and bite you out of nowhere, without warning, it feels like a betrayal, like aggression, like something went wrong. But what if I told you that bite wasn't an attack at all? In fact, in most cases, when a cat bites their owner suddenly, the opposite of aggression is happening. And the real reason? It's been hiding in plain sight all along, misunderstood by millions of cat owners, who are actually pushing their cats away without realizing it. Today, we're going to decode what your cat is really trying to say. And by the end, you might never look at those sharp little teeth the same way again. Here's the thing about cats that most people miss. They're constantly talking to us, not with words, but with the sophisticated language of subtle signals, ear positions, tail movements, the dilation of their pupils, the tension in their whiskers. The problem: most of us are terrible at listening. We see a cat sitting peacefully, accepting our touch, and we assume they're enjoying it. We don't notice that their ears rotated slightly back 30 seconds ago. We notice that their tails started twitching. We fail to see that their skin is rippling almost imperceptibly beneath our hand. And then snap, the bite comes. Random, we call it. Unpredictable. But it wasn't random. Your cat had been screaming stop for minutes. You just couldn't hear them. This is the first truth we need to understand. Sudden bites are rarely sudden at all. They're the final punctuation mark in a sentence your cat has been writing for a while. You're watching TV. Your cat jumps into your lap, purring like a motorboat. You stroke their soft fur, feeling the warmth, the vibration, the trust. It's peaceful, perfect. You keep petting, and then without warning, chomp. Teeth in your hand. Your cat leaps down and walks away as if nothing happened. You're left staring at the tiny puncture wounds, confused and hurt. What did I do wrong? You didn't do anything wrong. You did too much right. Disease cailled, petting-induced aggression. And it's one of the most common and most misunderstood behaviors in domestic cats. Here's what's really happening. Your cat was enjoying the affection, but they became overstimulated. Their nervous system hit a threshold. That purring, it wasn't just contentment. It was also self-soothing, a way to manage rising tension. Pennsylvania has Dr. Karen Oval, a veterinary behaviorist at the University of Pennsylvania, who has documented the subject extensively. Her research indicates that cats have a much lower tolerance for repetitive touch than most owners realize. What feels like a connection to us becomes sensory overload for them. A 2018 study in the Journal of Feline Medicine and Surgery found that cats display subtle stress signals an average of 30 seconds before lashing out. 30 seconds of warning signs that most humans miss entirely. Watch for ears rotating backward, tail thumping or twitching, skin rippling along the back, pupils dilating, or a sudden shift from purring to silence. These aren't mood swings. These are exit signs. Learn your cat's personal timer. Some cats tolerate 5 minutes of petting. Some only 30 seconds. Stop before they ask you to. Leave them wanting more. Paradoxically, the less you push, the more they'll seek you out. You're lying in bed, half asleep. Your cat needs your chest, purring, then gently, almost tenderly takes your finger between their teeth. No pressure, really. Just holding. Then they lick you and settle down. Is this aggression? It doesn't feel like it, but what is it? This is a love bite, and it's one of the most beautiful, misunderstood gestures in the feline world. Your cat is treating you like family. Specifically, like a kitten. Mother cats gently bite their kittens during grooming sessions to move them, to discipline softly, and to bond. When your cat does this to you, they're speaking the language of kinship. They're saying, "You are my family. I care for you. I will tend to you." Dr. John Bradshaw, author of Cat Sense and a researcher at the University of Bristol, explains that adult cats rarely meow at each other. Meowing is a language they developed specifically for humans. But biting? That's ancestral. That's real. When they bite gently, they're dropping the human-directed communication and speaking pure cat. Love bites are soft, controlled, often accompanied by licking or kneading. The body is loose, relaxed. If the bite is hard, breaks skin, or comes with pinned ears, it's not love. Context is everything. Don't pull away suddenly, which can trigger a prey response. Instead, go limp and make a soft, high-pitched ouch sound similar to a kitten's distress call. Your cat will usually release immediately, confused but not threatened. Then redirect with a toy. You're walking past the couch. Your cat, hidden beneath it, launches out and bites your ankle. Not strongly enough to seriously hurt, but enough to make you yelp. Day dart Hawaii pupils huge, tail poofed, ready for round 2. Why is my cat attacking me? You wonder. They're not attacking you. They're attacking movement. Cats are ambush predators, hardwired to stalk, pounce, and bite. In the wild, this energy is spent hunting prey for hours. In your apartment, you're the only thing moving. Interestingly, that ankle bite isn't personal. It's biological imperative meeting boredom. Research from Ohio State University's Indoor Cat Initiative shows that a lack of appropriate prey simulation leads to redirected hunting behavior toward human limbs. Your cat isn't being mean. They're being a cat in an environment that doesn't let them be a cat. The crouch. The wigga. The dilated pupils fixed on your moving feet. The tail swishing low. These are Prepounds indicators that, once you recognize them, become almost comically obvious. Scheduled play. Not optional cuddling, structured twice daily hunting simulation. Using one toys that let them stalk, chase, and bite. One tired jaw is quiet. If they do ambush you, freeze. Movement triggers the chase. Stillness ends the game. Your cat walks up while you're working. They meow. You ignore them, focused on your screen. They meow louder. You say not now. Then nip on your arm. Not hard. Just insistent. You taught them this. Cats learn incredibly quickly which behaviors get responses. When meowing failed, they escalated. The bite worked, you looked at them. You spoke. You reacted. In cat logic, bite equals attention. Note taken. Applied Animal Behavior Science. A study in applied animal behavior science demonstrated that cats modify their communication strategies based on human responsiveness. Cats with less responsive owners develop more physical, attention-seeking behaviors. Your cat isn't demanding, they're adapting to your poor listening skills. This bite comes after ignored vocalizations, often while staring directly at you. The body language is forward, engaged, not fearful. They're not running away, they're waiting for your response. Get up and leave. If the bite persists, get up and leave. If the bite persists, respond to the meow before the bite. If you're in a meeting, acknowledge them with a word or gesture. Get up and leave. If the bite persists, remove the reward your attention from the unwanted behavior. Teach them that gentle gets you, rough loses you.